Hello there, 0220. 0220. Good morning and welcome to Gist Mind TV, the home of pure entertainment. And gist around the globe, we bring you celebrity gist, talking about any form of gist, we bring it to you, to your doorstep, yeah. Any news, anything, sport, talking about entertainment, talking about education, talking about, about countries around the globe, about continents, anything we bring to you. What's up, people? What's up, people? Let's just go. ASUU extends strike to May. Parents beg. FG says demands met. FG, they talk, say demands. They don't meet their demands, so that's coming from FG. Say we don't meet their demands, so we don't know. We're waiting and see they find, though. We are still confused, though. Hey, okay. The Parent Teacher Association of Nigeria has appealed to the federal government and the Academic Staff Union of Universities to, as a matter of urgency, resolve the issues leading to ASUU strike so that students can go back to school. Speaking in an interview with The Punch, the national president PTA Danjuma Aruna said an additional 2-month strike would have devastating implications on the education sector. He said it would have devastating implications on the education sector in the 36 states of Nigeria and the Federal Capital Territory. We call on both ASUU and representatives of the federal government to go back to the dialogue table and resolve the problems. Yeah, now maybe they just go back to the dialogue table and resolve. This issue is actually getting something out of hand, man. It's getting out of hand. ASUU this, ASUU tomorrow. If the federal government will say this, federal government will say that. No, it's not done now. People, Biko, they just please now. These things are just getting out of hand. I'm telling you, it's not done. It's not done. According to him, he also said not every parent in the country can afford taking his child abroad or to a private university for studies. Hence, the need for both the federal government and ASUU to help towards going back to the dialogue table so as to save the situation and keep our students and teacher in school. The strike comes amid an increase in the price of foodstuff, high cost of petroleum, and general insecurity challenges bedeviling the peace, stability in the country. We don't want our children to spend 3 months at home because of the strike. We're begging the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, go back and resolve the problems with ASUU. ASUU wants Ngigi Adamu against salary suspension and legal action. Meanwhile, ASUU has cautioned the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngigi, and his Ministry of Education counterpart, Adamu, against taking trade union actions against university lecturers. I won't even support that. I don't think that's a bone of contention, and that won't even make sense. Why will you take legal actions? Legal actions by foot. Legal actions against people who wants their money. They're saying you take legal actions and suspend them yourselves. No. That shouldn't be done. It's going to be a long thing, man. Though the ministers had not announced plans of taking actions against the union, ASUU said it was necessary to caution the ministers against taking an hopeless step in court in a bid to get the striking lecturers back to work. ASUU President Professor Emmanuel Sodike disclosed this in an exclusive interview with The Punch in Abuja on Monday. The Punch reports that ASUU on Monday had announced a 2-month extension of its initial 4 weeks running strike, which is declared on Monday, February 14th, that was Valentine's Day this year, 2022, at the University of Lagos. According to a statement released by the union and made available to a correspondent, the union said it made a decision to extend the strike so as to give the federal government and its agencies enough time to meet the lingering demands of the union. The statement read in part, NEC acknowledged the intervention effort in various ways by patriots and friends of genuine national development, that student, parent, journalists, trade union leaders, civil society activists, etc., to expeditiously resolve the crisis which the government's disposition had allowed to fester. Oh, wow, that's so crazy, man. However, ASUU, as a union of intellectuals, has obligations to make the government honor agreement. NEC having taken report on the engagement of the trustees and principal officers with the government, concluded that the government had failed to satisfactorily address all the issues raised in the 2020 FG and ASUU Memorandum of Action. Within the 4-week rollover strike period and resolved that the strike be rolled over for another 8 weeks to give government more time to address all the issues in concrete terms so that our students will resume as possible. Yorubas will say, according to Jumimo, I'm very sorry, I'm a very pure, typical Yoruba man. Speaking with The Punch, also they noted that the union was ready to suspend the strike immediately the government does the needful. The professor of soil science at the Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, however, warned the government against taking actions against the union. He said, "We expect that in the next 1 or 2 weeks, the federal government will solve all the issues. If they solve them next week, students will resume. If after 8 weeks they remain nonchalant, then the NS will meet again and take action." Now, according to him, if they say that we apply the no work, no pay directive or take us to the industrial court like they did with the doctors last year, they should know that it is a hopeless step. We also go the same way with them. Hmm, hmm. This is coming. Don't return to work, strike still in force, OAU ASUU tells members. Meanwhile, ASUU at the Obafemi Awolowo University Ile-Ife on Monday told its members that the ongoing industrial action by the lecturers was still in force, hence they should not return to their duty post. A statement by OAU ASUU chairman Dr. Adeola Egbedokun directed members of the union not to attend postgraduate seminars and oral examinations. Egbedokun also told ASUU members not to participate in online classes, processing of results, attendance at statutory meetings, among others. The statement read in part, "The strike action is still in force, and no member, irrespective of office urge, to attend postgraduate seminars and oral examinations, online classes, processing of results, graduating and non-graduating." He said, and in quotes, "Comrades, let us remain resolute. This government has demonstrated that they do not have the capacity to conspire to do any good unless forced." Then he said, finally, let no one cajole or blackmail us with the argument about students being the ones suffering the negative effect of our strike. But that's all about that. As we extend strike.